we're gonna do some work in the RV today. How's it going, guys? Corey the Random Guy here. I know it's been a couple weeks since I've made a video. I've been extremely busy. I want to show you guys something. Before we begin, I want you guys to keep liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, thumbs up, thumbs down. Everything you need to do. You guys are doing phenomenal. Thank you very much for all the support. Hell, I even had a subscriber of mine wish me a happy 4th. Wish you a happy 4th as well. Try not to blow off your hand. Let me show you what we're doing. You guys remember the back room, right? And how it was set up. Here it is now. Tore it all out. All of this, especially right here in this corner, was pretty waterlogged. There was so much waterlogged crap, it was ridiculous. And the really stupid part is these windows. They're just flopping in the side there. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to frame all of this in. To give you guys an idea, this thing did have, well, still does, has metal framing. You guys can see it right there. So what I'm doing is actually running 2x2s across, using some L brackets and then flat brackets to attach everything together. Yeah, this is a pretty bad spot. It's okay. I've got the rest of it framed. But this is what I've been doing. Give you guys a little bit. Basically, attaching everything to the existing frame. Yes, I know I'm probably gonna get told, oh, well, you're not doing it right. Well, guess what? This is a budget build, guys. This is what you have to do sometimes to get the stuff working right the way you want it on a budget. Let me tell you something. I haven't really spent that much. I think in total for lumber, of course. We all know how expensive lumber is. I think I've spent a total of, oh, probably $300–400 on lumber alone. I don't know, all these little fasteners and everything, they're not that expensive. I can get a package of these for a couple bucks. Go to Walmart and get them. Guys, you don't have to get the name brand shit to do any of this stuff. You can get just the cheapest stuff you can. It's pretty thick. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's pretty thick metal. I mean, it's not bad. These screws, they came from Walmart. More of these brackets came from Walmart. I wiped them out. They have, my local Walmart has no more 2-inch and 1.5-inch L brackets. I wiped them out. And you guys remember this wire here did not have any power whatsoever. There's no power coming out of there. I can't figure out what's going on. So I tried getting power from here. No power from here either. But somebody down here, I've discovered, had screwed with this. So what I did was I just tapped into it. This is all this wire here is gonna be hidden behind the wall. It's not gonna be exposed and hanging around like this. It's not gonna look stupid. But I think it's turning out pretty good. I mean, it's a lot stronger than what it was. I can't even really move it that much, to be honest with you. Let's see if I can get a good grip here. Jeez. This is rock solid. This back here is rock solid. This part I'm gonna have to work on just a little bit, but I figured out this board here is moving around. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take another piece of 2x2, go from here, go all the way over, and yeah, I bet you guys are wondering how I attach these L brackets to the metal part. Well, self-tappers. Believe it or not, these will go right through it and hold it nice and tight. That's what I've been using on the metal parts of it, and then using wood screws for the wood parts, which seems to be coming together pretty well. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put another piece here and then do the same thing on the other side, go from here all the way over to the metal and attach it. And that should stiffen this part up just a little bit more. Now, I know what some of you are gonna say. Okay, well, when you put the ceiling up, isn't these parts here gonna protrude through? They might. But in all honesty, guys, this is a budget build. This thing is gonna be my bug out vehicle. At this point, I really don't care what it looks like. This is gonna be more of a rough draft, and then we'll deal with the fine details later. Right now, I'm just trying to get it reframed, re-insulated, so I can start building the bunkhouse in here. This is where the bunkhouse is gonna be. But when I pulled off the walls, there was nothing. Nothing in here. I am sitting here thinking to myself, are you kidding me? Nothing. Then I got to looking down here. Still nothing. There's even an air opening there. There's another air opening down underneath. So I've got to cover all that up. But luckily, you know, you got a metal frame here, and then you got a wood frame here. And it's pretty solid still. So, I mean, for the water damage that this thing had, it's really not that bad. The wife has got to do some fiberglass work today on the body. I was trying to pull the insulation out right here, pulled too hard and ripped. But luckily this is fiberglass, so that'll be easy to figure out. But as I said, there was no new leaks. It's just whatever's in here is so waterlogged. Well, it was. I've been running this AC and then the one up in the window for the past couple of days, letting it dry out in here, and it seems to be drying out pretty quickly. Yes, I know this metal isn't gonna last forever. Yes, I should probably weld some new metal in. Am I going to? No, I'm not. This is, again, a budget build. If I was going to do a total 100% restoration on this, then yes, I would rip everything completely out. I mean, to where it's nothing but frame left. And totally redo it. Put all new wood in here, all new, you know, square tubing. Everything would be brand new, but being that this is a budget build, this is what I got. I told you I was going to take you along for the ride. I should have taken you along for the demo process. I did not, and forgive me for that. This is kind of an explanation, and I know some people, they do, you know, fast forward through all the building process and stuff like that. I'm not going to do that. There's not a whole lot of room to put the camera up in. So I'm just going to show you, you know, as I get stuff done, I'm going to explain to you what I did, show you what I did, just like I did there. I'm just going to continue building. I'm hoping to have this room at least framed in today. That is my ultimate goal, because tomorrow afternoon sometime I have to take this thing from where it's sitting by the house back down to its spot, or else the landlord is going to bitch. So, and I don't have anywhere else to work on it. Anyway guys, let me get back to work, and we'll cut back in here as soon as I get some more done. All right guys, here's an update. I've been at this all day. I'll show you something really cool. I got the window framed in. It's just connected to this little tiny stud right here. Yeah, don't mind these screws coming out. I've got other ones holding it in. And it seems to be relatively solid. At least the window's not flopping everywhere. Got them attached right there. And I tried toe-nailing these in, but these are 1x2s. They don't like to be toe-nailed in. So some of them I had to put brackets on. Some of them I did not. You look up here, I got everything re-insulated. This whole thing right here is solid now. Well, it's about as solid as it's gonna get. It'll get more solid once we put this stuff up. And this stuff, all it is just solid pegboard. It's nothing too fancy. It has no holes in it. As you guys can see, it's all solid. So that'll help with the rigidity of it. But we are gonna put a plastic piece all the way over this whole thing and kind of create like a vapor barrier. I'm gonna do the same thing with that back wall. We're gonna stuff insulation back here and up there. Then we're gonna start insulating all this and covering it up. We'll be right back with more. I'm gonna show you an update. I'm gonna show you what it looks like to have plastic up. Now, I'm gonna forewarn you, this is not perfect. I'm not shooting for perfect. So all you haters out there that are gonna naysay and all that fun stuff, this isn't perfect. By all means, this is not perfect. Let me just show you what the plastic's gonna look like. I'm gonna put it right in here. I stapled it to the ceiling, you know, just to kind of hold it in place. Cut out this part here and made a hole for the wires to come through for the light. We're about to put the first piece up. The only thing is I've got to figure out how I'm gonna do it, because it does cover some of this, and it's gonna take more than one person to hold it up while I measure it out, so I know where to cut. I know where to cut this out at, so this way it fits perfectly. So I suppose I could do it the old-fashioned way and just kind of measure. I think that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. Just measure it out and then measure this. Let's continue. All right, guys, we got a couple pieces of the stuff up on the ceiling. That's what it would look like. I kind of screwed up though on measuring these things out. I'm gonna be flat out honest. I kind of did screw up. See, like right here, there's nothing. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this. I might just cut this little part out. I don't know. And then I also kind of screwed up here too. You can see the stud is right there. It's overlapping just a little. I might just try to cut this little strip out maybe. I don't know. I have not quite figured out exactly what I'm gonna do. However, you guys see I did this. That is the most stupidest thing I've ever done. Yeah, it's coming out all right though. I think what we're gonna do though, since this is just a ceiling and it's nothing too extravagant, it's not gonna hold anything besides maybe a light. I think what I'm gonna do, see like right here, I won't have to worry about staples too much, because this is, well, maybe I will. You guys let me know in the comments below what I need to do to try to fix this maybe. You guys can see I've got a square right here, okay? Studs go here and then here, and then there's one right where that screw is, it goes across. So guys, let me know in the comments below what I can do to fix this, to maybe try to get as much of this thing as I can up on the studs. And then I am gonna have to cut this back just a little bit. There is back here, that's a metal stud right along there, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with that part yet. I really don't want to take it down, but I guess if I absolutely have to, I will. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm not too worried. What I might actually end up doing, so I might take some lath, go right along here, just to kind of give it some extra support back here, so this way it doesn't fall or sag or anything. And this lath, actually, you know, once we go all the way across, all these screws and stuff are going to tell me where the studs are. I think what I'm going to end up doing, sorry, I'm really crappy with the camera today, and I'm not sure, I think what I'm going to end up doing is going right along where the studs are and hitting it with a brad nail through this stuff. That should hold it. I don't see why it wouldn't. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed. This is a budget build. However, I know it's a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, you're doing it totally wrong. Well, it's a budget build, just keep that in mind. But I am open to suggestions to figure out what I'm gonna do with this. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. We'll catch you guys probably tomorrow. I might open up another video tomorrow doing this wall here. And then we gotta start tearing out this too. We'll see. I probably will make another video tomorrow insulating the wall here and starting to cover it up after we finish covering this up. So anyway guys, happy 4th. You guys stay safe out there. If you guys are gonna drink, don't blow your hands off, please. I don't wanna hear you guys blowing your hands off. God bless America. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching my channel. We'll catch you guys later.